just, it should be said for the record, the fact that almost everything that I upload to the internet, including Twitter, YouTube, was filtered and was not accessed to the public, it was not something that the Israelis, were hiding from the Americans. This was by design of the Americans. The Americans wanted it to be that way, that they will filter most of the stuff because Americans wanted me not to have an uncontrolled public presence, so they will be able to actually delete me, at their own leisure when, according to their interests that are, as you know, are surrounding the T and the robots from Venus. So the Israelis just, the fact that they filtered so much, incredibly important material for the future of humankind was not because, they analyzed this material and they found it controversial, so they saw that it's better not be viewed by the public. It's just that that's what's their default. That's the way that the American designed the operation. The American financed the whole, project of how to monitor my life, and it was by design. The Israelis didn't even probably didn't even watch most of this material, so they just filtered by design. The Americans were happy about it. Yes, and this includes, unbelievably important messages that, that just were not published, and you just, now need to, handle the results. The results are, as you know, life forms like the ones that you've just seen, the insect that can survive in a crucible, fire crucible, but also, of course, the spaceship, the radiation, and let's not forget, very important consequences. This is a painting, oil painting from about a year ago, maybe a little less, maybe from October or September. So you hear the neighbors, they have, as always, they have what to say. So anyway, this is from about a year ago, and of course it was published many times in YouTube and Twitter and Facebook, but all of this was filtered by the Israelis according to specifications of the Americans that financed and directed the project of how to monitor my life. So this is, I'm asteroid impact map from about a year ago, a little less than a year. You can see it's for your convenience. I know that, during the next couple of months, you will actually, all of you, will use your very, sophisticated supercomputers, probably, I guess, and probably will come all sort of differing and conflicting results, and so there will be a lot of discussion among scientists as to the correct way to calculate orbital orbital mechanics, and of course there will be many conflicting conjectures about whether the asteroids will actually hit the Earth, and if they do, where will they actually? Is it actually possible to determine to present any kind of model, even if not very accurate, but any kind of more mathematical model that will determine in advance where in Earth they will actually hit. So I guess that you will spend much of your the efforts of your scientists in the next couple of months dealing with those questions. So because I don't want you to spend your time with mundane issues, you should be concentrated in the ethical stuff and not the mundane stuff. So I took care of the mundane stuff for you, and it was actually done almost a year ago, and of course published in any kind of online stage that I have. So this is the impact map. So see, it's a very big it's a relatively big oil painting with some oil and acrylic, and of course, as all the other paintings, this is it's put to I'm willing to sell it. Of course, no one ever contacted me, and for any painting, no one ever mailed me that they are interested. Even though presumably I have a site for many months now with the paintings, with many of the paintings. But of course, this site is also monitored by the Shabak and filtered, so it's not like that. people can actually watch, see my artwork and actually buy it for me, because essentially I'm a slave. I have no way to support myself besides being the whore of the Shabak, and since I don't want to do it, I'm tortured to an unimaginable extent. But anyway, yes, this is certainly one of my paintings, my many paintings, and it's up for sale. If you want, to buy or to offer, to make an offer, but please contact me, noamdav@gmail.com. This one it's oil and acrylic. I don't see the dimension. Mostly the dimension are written on the side, but not in this case. It's pretty big one. Really big one. So always when you need the metal, you don't find it. You know how it is. Never mind. So I can find the meter now. It's really big. It's like something. Maybe like I would say 1 meter over 140 maybe, something like that. And of course, the great thing is it's an original from about a year ago, and you can see the various. You have pretty accurate geographic locations of the various interventions by the cherubs. So it will save you a lot of valuable CPU time, and even more valuable researchers' time, and perhaps even it will avoid unnecessary conflict in a time in the history of humanity where they should put their efforts in more into, I would say, morals and less to mundane issues like the proper calculations of orbital mechanics.